is livid that he is in a fatal four-way matchup this evening instead of a one-on-one match after winning a #1 contenders match on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago. He aims to make these three opponents pay this evening. Of course, McIntyre yesterday on SmackDown did connect with a claymore to the jaw of the champ, Jacod Fatu. That could be the pathway to victory and gold tonight for McIntyre. And a win here, capturing the United States Championship, would make Drew McIntyre a Grand Slam champ.
Damian. Go. Go the rock star.
From New York City, weighing in at 245 pounds, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is a former United States champion. Would love to win the gold here tonight. No one will ever forget Backlash 2 years ago in Puerto Rico. Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. One of the most incredible matchups we've seen in this event as we celebrate the 20th Backlash here tonight.
Damian Priest has a major point to prove after losing the Sin City street fight at WrestleMania 41 to one of his opponents tonight, Drew McIntyre, something the Street King Priest wants to make good this evening.
You have any preference in this match? I don't know. You have any preference in this match? So let me know, you guys. What in this match, you have any weapons? It's a pay-per-view, right? But obviously, you have any weapons. Here we just turn around. I do think so is turn on about 2 times. What I think. Oh wow. So it's not with ball too, that's amazing.
And our opponent from Sacramento, California, weighing in at 291 pounds. He is the United States Champion, the Samoan Werewolf, Jacod.
Maybe a guy I don't want to mess with.
Ladies and gentlemen, the United States champion Jacod Fatu has never been pinned or made to submit since his arrival here in WWE. The interesting thing about this matchup tonight, Wade, is he doesn't have to be pinned or be submitted in order to lose the United States Championship, because the first man to gain pinfall or submission becomes the champion.
Yeah, that's why Drew McIntyre's reaction to this becoming a fatal way is a little surprising. I think the pathway to victory that LA Knight, Damian Priest, and indeed the Scottish Terminator McIntyre is that much easier in that they don't have to pin current champion, a man who may well be unpinnable.
Jacod Fatu staring across the ring at that man, LA Knight. The man Fatu defeated in WrestleMania in an incredible match for the United States title. What a shock. McIntyre has a scowl on his face as he makes his way to the ring to officially begin this match for the prestigious United States Championship. Dozens of WWE Hall of Famers have held this title over the years. Of course, the very first crowned back in 1974. Someone who this part of the world knows very well. The late, great Harley Race, the first ever United States champion and inspiration for many men roster in WWE. To wage strategy tonight for these
they
men.
pop football too.
Avoid the man that the world is chanting the name of right now, Jacod Fatu. Try and focus all of your energies on softening up one of the other two and stay out of this cold, violent barbarian's way.
Yeah, and no surprise that the two rivalries have split off to start this match. Fatu and LA Knight, and of course, McIntyre and East.
Yeah. Yeah.
We talked a lot on the Countdown show whether Drew McIntyre and Damian East nearly 14-long month rivalry with each other
I'm trying to work
cost them in this match tonight.
Immediately vacating the ring and leaving the action to the champ of the former champ.
Oh, look at that!
Oh my God!
Neck break by Knight as Fatu went head first off the post, and Priest now into the ring.
I'm swinging in.
Together last night in the match ended. They start fists at one another. All bets are off now. Every man for himself.
And LA Knight now. Oh, and there's that slingshot. Shoulder right to the chest of Jacod Fatu. Oh, and look at Fatu driven into LA Knight's knees, and LA Knight focused here in the early going.
Hot out of the blocks is the megastar. He wants his gold back.
I don't think LA Knight's winning. Nope. Hey, nice. Yeah.
LA Knight now, GT, plants Damian Priest, and Knight is so focused here, Wade.
Well, this has been an absolute cakewalk thus far for the megastar. But putting one of these men down for the 3 count is a very tall order this early in a match.
Fatu going for the one drop, but again, LA Knight counters it. And here's the cover now. And out by Fatu off that inverted DDT by LA Knight.
It's been a 2-minute highlight reel of LA Knight's ability thus far. This was not what anyone was anticipating. But you do fear the megastar may well run out of steam at this kind of pace.
Damian Priest goes after Jacod Fatu as the champion starts to fight back. Remember, Knight was embarrassed at the way that he lost at WrestleMania. It was a great match, but he did not want to lose the title on the grand stage. Oh, and a big elbow drops Fatu again.
Cohesion between Priest and the megastar once again. Only take you so far in a match like this.
A temporary alliance formed here, because remember, it's every man for himself when it comes to a fatal 4-way. Fatu driven into the post, and now LA Knight, just like I said, temporary alliance.
Well, I like the alliance in taking out Jacod Fatu. Oh my God!
What a throw by McIntyre.
Damn.
Absolute domineering powerhouse.
And Priest planted off the spine.
Goodbye, Damian.
Is this the pace?
This is a good match so far.
Not a pace that can be kept up for long, not with the mass of these bodies. These are 4 huge competitors.
Neckbreaker, Jacod Fatu, and after a trio of neckbreakers, Drew McIntyre is going to wow us with his athleticism into a kip-up. That's a 275
I told you,
man, ladies and gentlemen.
Just an unfair number of gifts bestowed upon Drew McIntyre.
McIntyre looking for a Claymore. He's intercepted by LA Knight. You talked about it earlier. The Claymore to Fatu last night almost repeated itself here 24 hours later.
Well, we've seen time and time again already in this match the inherent problem of a fatal 4-way. There is always a fresh opponent looking and waiting to strike when you least expect it.
That step-up kick by Priest, and Fatu now on the top rope. Damian Priest going to go up high as well. So agile for a and a Hurricane Rana. It's Fatu across the ring.
No 6'5" superstar should be capable of moves like that.
And Priest
just one wrinkle in the massive playbook of this powerful Puerto Rican.
And now Damian Priest takes out Fatu on the other side.
Look at Damian taking out everybody.
Taking out LA Knight. McIntyre finds his way back into the ring as well. Priest turns his attention again to the champion. And a big kick by Priest.
Yeah, we want table. Come on. We want table.
This cost Priest, if you remember, this move here, old school from the top ropes against McIntyre WrestleMania. This turns into a crossbody.
Didn't cost him this time, worked perfectly.
And
now a big clothesline turns Fatu inside out.
And Jacod Fatu has got 0 momentum so far in this matchup. The other trio at moments look like they're closing in on victory.
And Perhaps that facade of invincibility.
Come on, do not try to fight back.
On Fatu by the other three competitors.
Focus their biggest offense on Jacod Fatu, perhaps realizing he is the most
Damian has to do it.
in the matchup.
I got
Spinning heel
top
kick
five.
by
You did
Damian.
so
Priest,
good.
who now finds
I'm
himself
fine.
in control.
I'm impressed because Priest is in control and he's not breathing heavy at all. This deep into a matchup from a lot of offense. Wake up.
Oh, look at this now. Fatu, Samoa drop out of the barricade.
Ah,
Interesting.
that hurt.
He said that about
That hurt my back.
earlier today. He said ever since WrestleMania, he's increased his cardio.
We need a table broken.
He's tightened up the diet, and I have no interest in being anywhere near this man because he is completely
I don't blame you,
unhinged.
Cole. I don't blame you.
Here's a man who